my channel. My name is Amy and I'm back with another reaction to the Boyz Kingdom practice video. I added an extra day to my channel, which you guys already know that I am doing. I added a day for the Boyz, and I decided to start with your dance practices for Kingdom because I did watch the whole entire show, and I said it from the beginning. I felt that they were one of the ones to look out for, just because I feel like they're probably one of the groups out of the 6, in my opinion, that are the most complete when it comes to choreography, when it comes to just everything. Honestly, they're the most complete in the sense where they're such a big group, but they all stand out and they're just all amazing, and I really like them. But I'm actually excited. Last week we did the first one, which was the Stealer, the epic version, and I said it, if you guys have not, I'm gonna put a card up here so you guys can watch it. But honestly, it's probably one of my favorite performances of the whole entire season. I could rewatch it 10,000 times. It's so beautiful. It's elegant, but it's also hard hitting. It's just beautiful. It's a good 90 seconds, I think of it, 100 seconds of just pure magic and just beautiful choreography. It's so well done. And obviously they delivered amazingly. And like I said, it's probably one of my favorite ones. I'm adding all of the groups together. It's probably one of my favorite ones from the whole entire season. I could rewatch it 10,000 times. I've said it this 10,000 times already. You know, for me happening. And let's get on with my reaction. Oh, I like the intro.
Good Boyz 1차 경연 No Air Practice Start.
킹덤 레전드를 거잖아. 제목이 이제 이번에는 무대가 완전 얼음 동산 느낌으로 꾸미고, 여기는 이제 이렇게 불이 있는 이런 식으로 테마를 잡았고,
저는 그렇게 살짝 조금 바꿔서 다른 면으로 생각해봤는데, 이제 마지막에 그 뭐 터트린다고 했을 때 현재가 그때 약간 이런 페어 같은 그런 느낌을 생각을 했거든요.
저희가 마마를 기점으로 이 킹덤이랑 프로그램 끝났을 때 이게 뭔가 역순으로 가도 멋있다.
원래 이 비극적인 사랑의 테마를 더 깊게 들어가 있고 있어가지고 그건 한번 이야기 나눠볼게요.
감사합니다.
They're so detailed. I freaking love it.
왼손은 그대로 두는 거야. 쿵, 앤, 아. 다다다다다다다다다다다다. 눈이 숨이 많이 너를 원해. 너를 따다다다다다다다다. 쿵, 아, 너를 따다다. 붐, 카, 빠바빠, 붐, 붐, 빠빠, 카카카카.
Also, how can they practice with the map, with the mask on?
1, 2, 3, 4,
I mean, well,
5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Eric actually jumped in this one. He went pretty high too.
이게 느낌이 진짜 온다. 일제로 들어갔을 때랑 이렇게 되잖아. 재밌어요. 약간 그거.
I also like that they're not scared of
아무튼 제가
doing like stunts and stuff.
백덤블링을 처음이구나. 맞아요. 처음으로 보여드리게 됐는데.
It gives you like a more dynamic into their performance, just because
도와주기 때문에.
their performance already gives you a lot when it comes to like the details in it, but it like that just gives you like another element, and also shows you how super talented they are. This man. Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, who has the purple hair? I had to notice it was Jacob. Look at their faces, bro. I love it. It's so good. I think because of their style, baby, I love him so much. I think because of their style of dancing is so detailed. I think that's why they're so like spot on, and they practice so much, especially in front of the mirror, or like if because their choreography is so detailed with the hands, with the fingers, the way that they move their heads. Like aside from the steps and everything that they do with their feet and stuff like that, but like they're so intricate when it comes to like their hands or the way that they move. Like they all move. That's why they all move the same. Like I always say that they're insane. Oh my god, make it more powerful. Dang. Oh, I remember this, and I think he had said in the show that he didn't grab on like on time, or I think he slipped or something, and he was literally holding on, like his wrist was on it. It was crazy. But he actually managed to finish his whole entire piece without actually falling, so that was pretty impressive. Because I think it would have just ruined the whole entire effect of him, like actually, I think he was like going down or going on, I don't remember. But that was actually pretty cool.
이것만 일단 처음 때려. 처음 때리는 거 같은데. 때리고 밀고 있다.
That's like, in my opinion, at least when it comes to like those type of like visual effects, how they did with like him, Sonu hanging from the rope. I think the other group that kind of did that as well when it came to like visual was ATEEZ, especially in their performance of hold up, they're like babying him. In their performance of a rhythm ta that they covered of Icon's rhythm ta, when Sun did like the whole rope thing, like if he was climbing the ropes but he wasn't. That was so eerie. Look at that! Oh my god! And now looking at Sangyeon's jacket, I remember he took a selfie with that outfit. Beautiful. This is probably like my thing when I was watching this, like when I watched the actual performance. Let me pause it right here. When I actually watched the performance, I really like the concept of it, but I think, and I don't know if it has to do with the camera work or I don't know what it is, but I feel like at the end, towards the end of the song, out of this particular performance, I feel like it was a little too busy in my opinion. It was a little too busy. like in the sense where there was a lot going. That's what I'm saying. I maybe it was the camera work, I'm not sure, but I feel like it was like too much. Like they're already a big group, and then adding backup dancers. Don't get me wrong, the backup dancers were good, but I think, I don't know if it was the angle of it, that it was just like shot like straight forward. You really didn't see, for example, I think it was like New and Sangin, when they were in the middle, you didn't see them because it was just all over the place. Like there was too many people in the front, and you barely saw, let's just like, I think it might be the camera work, because when Eric did the jump, you saw it, but like you didn't really, like it could have been, I feel like maybe a bit more grandiose when it came to like the actual like production of it. Like I said, I'm not saying it was horrible, but I think maybe it was the camera work, but at the same time I feel like it was a bit too busy, at least for my personal opinion. I think there was maybe some parts where I feel like they could have just kind of like toned it down with the amount of things that were going on, the props on the floor, like all of that. I feel like it was just too much. Personal opinion. I'm not saying like it was bad or anything, because I love the fact that I'm actually seeing how they're actually preparing like every little detail, and maybe I'll, now with the practice video, I'll look more into the details that I wasn't able to see with the actual performance when I've watched this so many times. But I do believe that they, like I said, I'm gonna maybe say it was the camera work, but like the camera angle, but at the same time I do feel like at the end when it starts building up, because obviously it's the epitome of like the dance, of the actual performance, I feel like it was a bit too much going on, and they kind of got lost in my opinion. But do I think it was horrible? No. Like honestly, I still think they're one of the best groups in the show, but I do think that maybe at the end, like towards the end of this particular performance, it kind of got a little too busy, and it was just like too distracting from the exactly what I guess what they were trying to portray. Or maybe they could have stood out more, or maybe the way that they, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Please don't come after me because I'm trying to like say that they're bad or anything. It was just like my perspective on it, at least when I watched the show. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm glad that I'm watching this now to see how it was supposed to look in front of the camera. So anyways, let's get back to the video.
그래서 보지 못했던 퍼포먼스가 될 것 같은 게 요새 막 VR 막 이런 것들이 많이 있잖아요. 근데 그런 것들을 퍼포먼스에 녹여서 1인칭 시점으로 보는 사람으로 하여금 내가 직접 그 상황에 있는 듯한 그런 느낌을 표현하려고 하는데 정말 잘 나오면 진짜 되게
Actually, that part was cool too, that they made it like the person, like if you were the one that was actually like reaching out or whatever. That was pretty cool too. And that part was insane. It was so eerie, like honestly, especially, I mean, Game of Thrones, it's not a pretty show. But that was really cool. Like the visuals of it they're super creative. That's why I really was always anticipating their performances, because they're so good.
이번 1차 경연 준비 시간이 너무 짧아갖고 완전 정신없이 밤낮이 완전
Eric is so weird.
못 자는 날은 진짜 30분 자고 막 그랬어. 많이 잤네. 30분. 나 한숨도 못 자는데. 헤매 끝나고 자고 있던데요? 맞아요. 헤매 받고 잤죠. 이번 1차 경연은 저희가 7일 정도 준비 기간이 있었는데 생각해보니까 할 거 다 했어요. 하고도 지금 이틀이나 남았어요. 좋습니다. 네. 시간이 없잖아요. 시간 없어요. 빨리 해야 돼요. 5, 6, 7, 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 그렇지. 오. 파이팅!
They're so tight, and oh. I seriously don't know how they can practice with the mask on. That's crazy.
아니면 뭔가 이렇게 해서 이렇게 할 수 있는 게 이렇게만 돼 있으면
시작. 이야. 이거 이렇게 돌아간다.
근데 제가 이렇게 잡았을 때 이게 미끄러지거든요. 왜냐면 제가 제 몸무게를 버틸 만큼 악력으로 이게 할 수가 없어서 이게 밑에를 이렇게 받쳐줄. 근데 한 이 정도면 될 것 같은데.
미끄러져. 다칠 것 같아.
잠깐
아닌데?
버텨.
해봐. 노래.
And I think didn't also he went to a V Live and he had like a whole bunch of like stuff on his arm because I think he had to like hold them.
엄청 힘들어 보인다. 네.
영훈이 딱 옆에 서 있을 거야. 2m 어느 정도.
아니 이게
더 올려주세요. 계속 올려주세요.
오야.
네, 안녕하세요. 저희는 지금 킹덤 1차 경연 준비를 되게 열심히 하고 있는데요. 저희가 이번에도 또한 스토리와 서사를 또 저희만의 스타일대로 해석을 해서 이어나가고 있는데, 근데 이번에 저희가 노예를 새롭게 편곡을 해서
And I also liked how they changed the from the original song. I really like the arrangement that they did to it too.
불과 얼음은
It was very
비극적인 사랑
Game of Thrones-esque type of thing.
많이 기대해 주시고요. 열심히 지금도 열심히 하고 있으니까 많은 사랑 부탁드리겠습니다.
돌지부터 끝까지 이제
Look at that! Oh my god! I'm like getting goosebumps.
마지막에 떨어지고 무릎 꿇는데 이미 낮은 상태에서 무릎을 꿇어버리면
Look at that! Oh my god! That's so satisfying. Oh my god. That is so satisfying, bro. And they keep on doing like the whole controlling thing that they've been doing throughout pretty much the whole entire performance. Like from the Steeler too. Like Young Hoon also did that. Sing it, my guy. Sorry guys.
우리 보이니까 누나 그거 맞추면 돼.
사주게? 네. 있어요. 오. 진짜다. 제코.
Jacob is so sweet. He's literally like on like my gentleman's category. I always say this. There's always like one or a couple of gentlemen, like super sweet guys. Jacob is one of them.
왜? 단거 너무 많이 마셔. 나도 코코포도. 오 마청이 처음 했어. 아니야. 저 세뱃돈 받았어요. 세배를 해. 형이 휴대폰을 또 들어봤습니다. 휴대폰을 제가 몇 번 찾았는지 모르겠습니다. 제이콥 형. 엄마. 몇 번이나 제가 찾아줘야 되죠? 혹시 100원 더 있으신 분?
음료 하나만 사줘.
진짜예요. 100원 있다.
이제 음료 하나만.
딱 700원.
그러니까 내가 보내줄게. 나 보내줄게.
Why is he shaking? Is that juice? Because if it's soda, No.
태양의 사전 꼭 잊지 마시고 먹겠습니다. 잘 되겠습니다. 여러분 이틀 남았습니다. 기대해 주십시오. 그렇지? 안녕.
안녕하세요.
Their outfits, man.
왜냐면 1차 경연 헤어 메이크업을 미리 해보고 있습니다. 저는 지금 의상을 입었고요. 의상이 되게 예뻐요. 뒤에 이렇게 이런 것도 있고 머리에 지금 사실 반짝이도 있는데 이거는 당일날 더 이렇게 해서 반짝반짝거리게 예쁘게 하실 예정이라고 하셨습니다. 의상이랑 헤어 메이크업 다 멋진 것 같아요. 멋있어요. 우리 에릭 씨 지금 머리 커트하고 계시네요.
네.
네. 또 마지막에 에릭이 엄청 중요한 역할을 이번에 또 하시잖아요.
네.
뒤로 나시는데
뭐 제가 나는 건 아니고 이제 형들이 99% 해주는 거고 저는 1%.
아, 왜 갑자기 겸손하시죠?
예, 뭐 갑자기 저 원래 겸손해요. 아무튼
굉장히 지금 옆모습 잘 나오게 찍고 있는데 이거 꼭 나왔으면 좋겠어요.
저희 막내즈뿐만 아니라 11명 모두 열심히 준비한 1차 노예요. 예쁘게 봐주시고 열심히 준비해 보겠습니다.
오케이.
They're all so beautiful. Like honestly, they're all visuals. There's not one that's like horrible looking. They're all beautiful. Baby. He's literally, he looks like an actor from like the 60s. He has like that classic look. How beautiful that is.
이제 봄 돼가지고 눈이 안 내리는데 이게 마지막 눈일 듯 싶네요.
먹물 약간 먹물로 만든
야, 이게 어떻게 해야지 스르르 풀려?
초코빵인데 위에 파우더 뿌려져 있는.
Are they hungry?
내가 보기에는 그 손을 진짜 빨리 하면 어때?
할수 있어. 그거를 꺼놔야 돼?
그렇게 해야 돼.
그러니까
할 수 있어.
진짜 이게 좀 추하더라도 형이 이 그림이 나와버리니까 가만히 있다가
내려오는 그림 어디가 있어? 진지하게 하는 거야.
이거 딱 돌려보세요. 이거 아무렇게나 돌려보세요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 야, 괜찮죠? 만약에 우와
멋있었어.
우와, 거대 초코빵이다. 어디 봐서 초코빵이야?
아니 초코빵인데 위에.
그거 같아 그거. 그 슈크림빵.
No, seriously, they're hungry.
그래서 이렇게 하는 것보다 높이 날 수 있어. 언제 던져? 네,
아니야
언제?
그냥 카메라 보고.
아, 아무렇게나 돌려보세요. 그냥.
아니 그냥 봐봐 손이야 봐봐. 날 수 있어. 이거는 네가 여기 손이 이렇게 보여 먼저. 그러면 이게 어색하단 말이야. 이러고 여기서 올리는 게 자연스럽다니까.
왜 카메라 이렇게 이게 이 던지는 게 나와서 이걸 손을 빨리 이렇게 한 다음에 이렇게 딱 잡는 게
제끼는 이것도 이상해.
아니면 이거를 진짜 빨리 해서 손을 아예 안
Trying to
보이게
figure out.
너무 멀다. 점점 멀어지는데.
야 이렇게
나는 이거 거리 조절할 수 있어. 난 이쪽 여기서 이쪽까지 한 번에 갈 수 있어. 근데 여기 케빈이 형이 대기하고 있으니까 여기에서 상현이 형이 이렇게 돌잖아.
그거는 현장에서 조금 거리 조절하자. 네. 동선만 일단 체킹해.
수선이야? 저기 턱걸이 하고 있어 진짜.
진짜? 좀 많이 흔들리네.
He needs to seriously like go and sit down. Like where's the teacher? Oh Lord.
제이코. 오. 한번 잡아봐. 누가 어소리를 내었는가? 누가 어소리를 내었어? 야 어떻게 우스코드가 나밖에 안 봐? 일부러 안 넣고 있잖아. 참고 있잖아. 야, 팔 뭐? 진기명.
Oh, oh.
아니야. 근데 이게 뭐가 어려워? 아니 더 위에 갈수록.
I love Jacob's hair like that. I love that purple.
봤는데도 뭐가 어려워? 애처럼만 알아면 돼.
They're such babies. They give such baby energy. They're the cutest thing.
여기만 있어. 이건.
근데 이건 버틸만 하잖아. 됐어? 그 정도? 오케이.
안 뜨거운데?
I mean, not when he slept.
더비 턱 밀어줘. 네, 오늘은 지금 제가 아침에 늦었어요. 오늘 저희 친구 집을 놀러 가려고 하는데요. 제 친구 집을 소개합니다. 빠라바밤빰. 좀 들어가네.
안에는 되게 넓어요. 너 한번 들어가 봐. 공간이 커.
He actually goes in. They share one brain cell. I love it.
제가 친구한테 제 집을 물려줬어요.
그치? 자도 익었어?
나 혼자 산다.
섭외해주세요.
나 혼자 산다. 연락주세요.
제 집은 열로 옮겼습니다.
야, 전세야? 매매 팔고 전세 샀네.
원래 저희 소라게 같은 경우는 이렇게 몸이 성장하면 성장할 수
I
있는
actually used to have hermit crabs when I was
성장해갖고 저기
like as pets.
좀
I think I used to have like 2 or 3. Me and my brother and I.
물려줬습니다 지금. 이렇게 좋은 친구 어디 있습니까?
Also, it was kind of annoying. The side note, it was kind of annoying for me, like when I watched like some other groups from the show, kind of like got their concept, like the same concept of like the perspective of like the camera and the hands, whatever. Like if it was like a point of view from the viewers. And I know they kind of got. I feel like they kind of got the same idea from them, from the boys, because they obviously did it in the Steeler when Sonu comes out and you see like Juyeon and Younghoon's hands in the way, or whatever. But and then they kind of also did it with this performance, like the girls' hands and stuff. And a couple of groups kind of did that in their performances as well. Now it's just like, it's not as creative, in my opinion. I love watching the actual like music video for No Air. It's like one of my favorites. That's probably my favorite part. It's so eerie. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks so good. I'm gonna blame it on Mnet. I'm not even joking. We could have seen this masterpiece in a better freaking view. Like the details of the choreography. Wait, let me pause right here. Actually, in that specific part, that's what I was saying. I said earlier, in that specific part where Sangin and New come out singing, I think I would have probably opened it up way more, or made like maybe like some the choreography. I think I would have been there. I would have done a little bit like lower, just so that you were able to see them a bit more, because I feel like it was too busy in the front, and you really. Like, if you know the Boyz, you obviously knew, like, I knew it was Sangin and New singing, but like, if you don't know anything about them, you'd have been like, who the heck is singing? Like, you wouldn't know, at least from the angle that it was shot, you wouldn't know exactly who was singing, because it looked too busy. Like, it was just like, it was too many things going on, and I feel like if you don't really know who is who, or who was singing, or maybe if they didn't have the actual spotlight, I feel like maybe, I think that's why a lot of people were like, what's going on? That's just my personal opinion. I think I would have done a little bit something just a bit slightly different in that sense. Maybe if they wanted the choreography to stay, like the dancers to stay up, because obviously Juyeon comes and he puts, like, they all fall down, whatever. But I think it would have been, maybe I would have opened it up a little bit so you could be able to see Sangin and New in the middle a bit more, and not have like them covered how they were, because honestly you really didn't see them that as much in the performance. But like I said, it could also be like the camera work, but I'm like looking at it here and it's in another angle and you still see that it's still a bit busy in the front. That's just my personal intake. I'm not saying that it sucked or anything. Please don't come after me. I'm just giving like maybe like a different perspective. I think it would have been a bit better, or it would have looked a bit cleaner in my opinion. But it's just my opinion. I'm not saying like that it was horrible or anything. I don't know, like I don't know like how to say it so that I don't want to offend anyone, not even the choreographer, because I think the choreography is amazing. But I think that specific part, I think I would have done a little bit different, just so that they can actually stand out, especially in that part, because honestly they're high notes and it's just beautiful. But anyways, back to the video because we're almost done. No, when that happened, I wish, bro. I wish it was my hand touching Sangin's. I almost thought touching Sangin's face. He's so beautiful. You see this part, I think he didn't hold on, or he didn't have enough time to actually like put his arm through, so he kind of like was hanging there, his wrist, in the actual performance. So eerie. Look at that. Oh my god. Like he's like being possessed. That's so weird, but in a beautiful way. I don't know how to explain it. Their extensions are insane, because they're not all the same height, but their extensions are like, they're even. They always like finish off so powerful.
1차 경연이
Like just by standing there, honestly, they have such great stage presence.
있는데요. 보시는 시청자분들께서 많이 공감해 주시고 느껴주시고 재밌게 봐주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 아무튼 기대 많이 해주시고 저는 가보겠습니다.
네, 저희가 킹덤 1차 경연 연습을 이제 끝냈습니다. 이제 리허설이랑 본방송 나왔는데 아직까지 실수한 거는 하나도 없어요. 이제 마음의 준비를 다 했습니다. 지금 되게 떨리네요. 보이즈 열심히 해보겠습니다.
And I also hated how the show pressured, like the experts pressured them a lot. It was like the amount of pressure that they had, it was annoying.
후회 없이 그런 무대
I hated it.
해보도록 하겠습니다.
They kept on like comparing like, oh, Road to Kingdom. I'm like, okay, this is not Road to Kingdom anymore. Like, leave them alone.
무대로 확인하세요.
And I feel like they kind of felt the pressure throughout the show,
드디어 이제 총 연습
which I hated.
끝났는데요.
Because honestly, I feel like they really didn't enjoy it as much as they should have.
경연인데 아마 내일 이 시간쯤에 이제 무대에
Like
있을
the
텐데
journey through the
그걸
show.
다치지 않고 무사하게 잘 마쳤으면 좋겠습니다. 우리 더비 분들 응원해줘요, 알았죠? 화이팅!
자 이렇게 해서 No Air 1차 경연 연습이 끝났습니다. 아무튼 이렇게 짧은 시간 동안 제가 열심히 준비했는데 함께 고생해주신 많은 댄서분들과 모든 스태프분들 그리고 멤버들 너무 고생 많았고 무엇보다 더비 너무 고맙습니다. 형 그거 불 만지잖아요. 맞아요. 그러니까 그 로트킹 리빌 때부터 형이 불을 만졌는데 전 불을 조정할 수 있습니다. 단련돼 있나요?
Oh.
딱 하면 나오는 거 아니에요? 그러면 그 CG 하나 둘 셋. 그런 거 없어요. 화이팅 하겠습니다.
드디어 마지막 연습이 끝났고 내일 새벽부터
아니죠, 마지막 연습 안 끝났죠.
뭐요?
다섯 번 연습하잖아요.
그쵸. 근데 이제 이렇게 댄서분들이랑 세트랑 이렇게 다 총 연습을 끝났는데 라이브 연습은 남았지만 그래도 다행히 저희가 계속 풀 런투를 해봐서 덜 걱정.
I really like his hair,
잘하면 된다는
like that color. I wish I could do something like that,
열심히.
but I don't think I will look good.
멋진 무대 많이 열심히 준비했으니까 기쁘게 봐주시고 많은 관심과 사랑 부탁드립니다.
그리고 저희가 잘 표현해서
Do they actually have these songs like on Spotify or something? I know that they have the songs,
그러면 이제
well, some of the songs from Road to Kingdom. And the one that they did Kingdom Come, obviously for this one, I know that they have it on Spotify. But I don't know if these other ones, they had them. Honestly, they should. The Steeler Epic version, I would definitely have on my playlist.
비타민 C가 가득한
와 황현이 어제 만든 케이크야?
형이 만든 케이크 맛있다 케이크 잘했어요.
야, 항상 너는 왜 이 케이크 안 먹고 그거 먹어? 네?
수영재 자기가 만들고 자기가 안 먹어.
오! 맛있는데, 하루야?
둘은 맛있다.
수영재 자기가 만든 거 안 먹어요.
소스는 뭐야?
맛있는데 내 거보다 아니네.
아 너도 이거
What a butt.
형 완전
맛 어때요 여러분?
맛있어요. 야, 캔 맛있다. 그죠? 진짜 맛있어.
진짜 맛있다.
어디서 사는 거야?
수성. 근데 저는 학년이 거에 한 표.
제가 한번 그럼 냉정하게 진짜 평가를 해볼게요.
오케이.
레드부터 시작할 수도 있어.
그래서 진짜 맛있네.
자 이렇게 해서 더보이즈 케이크 먹방이
예.
끝났습니다.
좋은 결과. 안녕하십니까.
I don't have like, He's so beautiful. I have a lot of these pictures saved in my phone. Because they look so ethereal. They look like royalty. So beautiful.
멋있어요.
아, 감사합니다. 역시 제이콜이 볼 줄 아네요, 역시. 사람 볼 줄
Oh my god. He's so annoying.
저희 무대 많이 좋아해 주셨으면 감사하겠습니다. 여러분들이 주인공의 시점으로 봐주시면 좋겠습니다. 그래서 집에서 그 손 연기 같이 해주시면 퀄리티가 좋은 무대가 될 겁니다. 제가 이렇게 카메라를 옮기는 게 있는데 사실 카메라가 아니라 이게 여러분들의 턱인
Oh, okay.
거예요.
Thank you.
턱을 이렇게
I'm just kidding.
옮겨주고 선우가 나오는 건데 네, 그런 것들 다 저희가 생각하면서 만들어놨습니다. 화이팅!
새벽 5시인데
사실 저희가 여기 한 새벽
His wallpaper says wallpaper.
지금 어쨌든간 저희가 더비를 위해서
I like the way he thinks.
좋은 무대를 위해서 열심히 하고 있으니까 무대가 나오면 예쁘게 봤으면 좋겠어요. 그리고 뭔가 그거잖아. 우리 이번 무대가 1인칭 그래 1인칭 시점이니까 VR. 그러니까 더비가 보면서 그 손이 더비의 손이다 라고 생각을 하고 보면 뭔가 더 몰입이 되잖아.
맞아요. 더 그 감정에 집중할 수 있어요.
네, 한번 해볼게요.
와, amazing.
네. 치킨 맛있어요?
맛있어요.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to eat while I'm wearing white. Liano. I'm not a messy eater, but I have like butter fingers. Everything falls. I drop everything. It's horrible.
여러분, 우선은 1차를 끝냈습니다. 저희가 이번에 3위를 받았지만 열심히 준비할 테니까요. 여러분들 더 많이 기대해 주시고
네, 이번 1차에는 뭔가 좀 색다른 모습을 보여드릴 수 있어서 더 좋아하실 거라고 생각이
Look at
들어요.
all of them. They look so good. Like how? God bless their parents.
저희도 좋습니다.
맞습니다.
여러분들이 더 좋아할 만한 무대
그게 더
저희가 더 많이 2차 때도 선보이도록 할 테니까 저희분들 저희와 함께 같이 쭉쭉 올라가 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 네. 자, 그럼 우리
2002년 때 뵐까요?
안녕!
2002년 때 뵙겠습니다. 지금까지 더보이즈였습니다. 감사합니다.
스테이트 치겠습니다. 마무리 모두 수고하셨습니다.
Honestly, I really enjoyed I'm enjoying the fact that not a lot of people, at least as far as I'm concerned, not a lot of people are actually reacting to their dance practice the practice videos for Kingdom, and if they are, I don't know, like I said, but I have, at least me personally, I haven't really seen a lot of people, not even like the dancers, reacting to dance practice or anything. I haven't really seen them reacting to this, but I actually am really enjoying it because, like I said, it could be the camera work from the show that was just not that good, and also I love seeing like how each group prepared themselves for these performances. Obviously they didn't have a lot of time. They will only have like a week to do so, and it's crazy to see and crazy but amazing at the same time to see how professional these groups are, honestly. Not only the boys but the other 5 groups as well. And I love the fact that you, at least for me, like I said, I decided to start with the boys for many reasons. A lot of you guys were asking for more content of the boys, but the other reason as to why I decided to start with these particular practice videos was because I love their style of choreography. I love their style of dance. Their choreography just gives you everything. It gives you elegance. I've said it many times. They're so intricate, and now that I'm actually watching their practice videos for Kingdom, I see how concentrated they are in the small details. And this is what I say, that though sometimes you don't need to do so many things in order to get your message sent out. Like, for example, just them, like Younghoon just controlling Younghoon controlling Sangin, and Sangin just literally doing the exact same thing as his hand, like in my mind, and everybody else, because everybody else was doing the same thing. But it's insane how in sync they are, how detail oriented they are. Their choreographer honestly does such a great job with them. And obviously, I think if I were to be their choreographer, or if I was some type of choreographer and I had like a group like that talented and that detailed, and actually got like my vision of what I would want to portray in a specific dance, like I would feel so proud. And I'm pretty sure he does, or she does. I don't know who their choreographer is. As far as I'm concerned, I think maybe I'm wrong, but correct me, let me know in the comments down below, but I think one of their choreographers, I think he used to choreograph some of EXO's dances, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, that's like a side note. But I actually really am enjoying these. Like I said in the middle, if you guys actually watch the whole entire video, like I am in no way saying that the choreographer should have changed anything. I just said, like, me, at least in my perspective, I think I would have done that specific part where Sangyeon and New come in singing those high notes. I think they were right in the middle, but I think it would have been, I would have opened it up a bit more just because the camera was literally straightforward, just to kind of emphasize and kind of like put them in the spotlight for that specific part only, because it was literally only that part. And then after that, everything else would have just continued the way it was. But like I said, they already did what they did, obviously, and it's beautiful. It was such a beautiful concept. It was like literally the whole entire thing, the props, the way that, like I said, that they did the whole point of view thing. I thought that was really cool because they did it in the Steeler Epic version, right when Younghoon and Jooyeon did the whole thing with Sunwoo. I thought that was really cool, and the fact that they kind of did it throughout, like they did it with this one as well. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, you should subscribe. Like I said, I've added an extra day to my schedule on this channel. I pretty much only have like I'm doing 2 series now. Well, with this one I'm adding a 3rd day that are specific days, and I think I'm gonna actually leave it for Fridays. Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern time. For most of you, it might be at night. I don't know, whenever you guys watch it, but I'm gonna be posting that. So as soon as you subscribe, you should also hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post. I'm gonna be trying to post extra stuff as well. A lot of you guys had actually last week when I reacted to the Steeler Epic version, a lot of you guys had told me to continue watching these practices, and then you guys also would want me to watch the Road to Kingdom ones, which I'm actually very excited because the Road to Kingdom performances were just beautiful. Especially the Quasi Una I don't know if I'm saying it right, Quasi Una Fantasia. That freaking performance is beautiful. Like, honestly, it was so beautiful and so well made. So I'm actually excited that you guys are actually very glad and actually suggesting the fact that you guys want me to react to those. So I'm gonna be doing these, the ones from Kingdom, and I'm gonna finish these, and then I'll probably start doing the Road to Kingdom as well. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I read everything, even though I might not maybe reply, but I do read. And thank you guys so much for the support. Also, if you want to, if you would like, it would be awesome if you guys would also follow me on Twitter. The link is in the bottom in the description box below. It's literally the same, my name here as my channel is AmmyXDee. Just follow me there. I give you guys updates of when I'm going to be posting, of what I'm going to be posting. And also, I love interacting with all of you guys. If you guys send me stuff from the boys or just of anything that you guys know that I love literally every tweet, you guys DMs. Like, it's awesome interacting with you guys. So if you guys would want to follow me on Twitter, like I said, it's down below in the description box. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Until next time, bye bye.